This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our NBA Pick Show here for a Wednesday, April the 9th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks on our channel from all the major sports delivered by myself as well as our team of handicappers on from Tony'sPicks.com. We also go live with our live show every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Tony's Picks Morning Show, live picks delivered by me as well as our team of cappers. The live chat's open so you guys can interact with us on the live chat with your picks, your suggestions, ask for picks, comments. Join us in that live chat. Now, if you have missed the show, go to our archive and watch the replay. Also, if you would support our channel, like a thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate it. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to long-term pass. You see our top performers like David Racy, Ron Crawford, Sean Higgs, Rod Zawacki, all these guys you know from our live shows. Of course, up there as well, Mills are doing great. Up on our board, Damien's been red hot. Kevin Thomas, a big day. Damien, guys, so get signed up to their long-term passes. Latest trade sent to the page with best bets and more. We'll be locked and loaded here for this card on Wednesday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit or amount purchased is correct to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Our promo code TonyT at checkout knocks off that 15%. Links in the description to get signed up. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. 76ers and Wizards for Wednesday. Drummond, Lowry, Oubre, and Yabusele are out for Philadelphia. Edwards and Grimes questionable. Bay, Brogdon, Coulibaly, Holmes, Middleton, Vukcevic are out for Washington with Gill probable. Philadelphia fell to 24-56 with their 117-105 road defeat to Miami. Sixers shot 43%, 32% from three. It was Quentin Grimes with 29 points, 8 rebounds. Lonnie Walker, 29 points, 2 assists. Philadelphia allowed 51% shooting to the Heat. 44% from three. Washington fell to 17-62, a 104-98 road defeat to Indiana. Wizards shot 42%, 28% for three. Alex Sarr, 20 points, 12 rebounds. Jordan Poole, 19 points, 3 assists. Washington allowed 38% shooting to the Pacers, 26% from three. Washington in their past 6 home games averaging 105 points per 100 possessions, a minus 16.5 net rating. Philadelphia over the past 5 on the road surrendering 120 points per 100 possessions, a minus 11.5 net rating. Both teams in poor shooting and defensive form over their past 5 games. Wizards 4-10 to the spread in back-to-back games. Philadelphia 6-5 the spread on the road, facing teams that force 13 or fewer turnovers per game. Pick here Philadelphia minus the 1. Celtics and the Magic. This one for Wednesday. Horford is out with White, Holiday, Brown, Tatum, Porzingis questionable. Orlando so far a clean injury report. Boston improved to 59-20 with their 118-117 overtime victory to the Knicks. Celtics shot 46%, 39% for three. Kristaps Porzingis 34 points, 4 rebounds. Jason Tatum 32.7 boards. Boston allowed 48% shooting to the Knicks, 29% for three. Orlando improved to 39-40 with their 119-112 home victory to Atlanta. Magic shot 50%, 41% for three. It was Paulo Banchero 33 points, 10 rebounds. Franz Wagner, 22.6 assists. Orlando allowed 45% shooting to the Hawks, 34% from three. After Cleveland's win on Tuesday, the Celtics are locked into the 2 seed with 3 games to be played. Orlando sits 2 games ahead of Atlanta for that 7 seed with 3 games remaining and can clinch the 7 seed with a win as they own the tiebreaker. Would not go by the numbers in this one as the Celtics are likely to rest players and the Magic would likely go for that clinch of the 7th seed here. The pick here will be on Orlando minus 1.5. Hornets and Raptors, this one for Wednesday. Bowen Green are out for Charlotte. Agbaji, Sheed, and Walter are out for Toronto. Barnes and Podol are questionable with Ingram probable. Charlotte drops to 19-60 with their 124-100 home defeat to Memphis. The Hornets shot 46%, 29% from three. It was Miles Bridges, 14.6 rebounds. Tijani Saloon off the bench, 13 points, 9 boards. Charlotte allowed 45% shooting to the Grizzlies, 33% from three. Toronto now 29-50 after their 120-109 road win at Brooklyn. Raptors shot 50%, 33% from three. It was Jonathan Magbo, 17 points, 11 rebounds. Auche Agbaji chipped in 15 points, 3 rebounds. Toronto allowed 48% shooting to the Nets, 29% from three. Shot over their past 5 road games, averaging 104 points per 100 possessions, a minus 16.5 net rating. Toronto over their past 4 at home, averaging 100 points per 100 possessions, a -11 net rating. Hornets 10-4 to the under in back-to-back games. In their past 5 games, they are shooting 45% with 30% from 3. Raptors 8-4 to the under at home against teams that outscore. They get outscored by 3 or greater points per game. Pick here, shot Toronto under 215. Lakers and Mavericks. This one for Wednesday. Luka, Hachimura, Reeves, and James are questionable. Hardy out with Exum, questionable for Dallas. Davis probable. LA drops to 40-31 with a 136-120 road defeat to Oklahoma City. Lakers shot 46%, 45% from 3. LeBron James scored 28.7 rebounds. Austin Reeves chipped in 24 points, 5 assists. LA allowed 50% shooting to the Thunder, 49% from 3. Dallas fell to 38-41 with a 125-105 road defeat to the Clippers. Mavs shot 44%, 26% from 3. Anthony Davis gathered 27 points, 9 rebounds. Klay Thompson, 14 points, not much else. Dallas allowed 56% shooting to the Clippers, 39% from 3. LA over their past 5 road games, averaging 123 points per 100 possessions, a +3.5 net rating. Mavericks in their past 3 home games, averaging 117 points per 100 possessions, a +2 net rating. LA is trying to hold on to that 3 seed and avoid a play-in round as well with 3 games remaining. You know, with the Suns lost, the Mavs' magic number is 1 to clinch a play-in berth with 3 games remaining. They are 1 game back of Sacramento for the 9 seed, but the Kings own the tiebreaker on Dallas for that home court if it got to that. LA is on a back-to-back, playing their 3rd game in 4 nights against a rested Mavericks team. Can you believe this? 3 days of rest here. I think if the Lakers win, it's not going to be easy here. The pick here will be Dallas plus 4.5. Heat and Bulls. This one for Wednesday. Jovic and Love are out for Miami. Wiggins and Stevens are questionable with Highsmith probable. Ball, Giddey, Werder, Jones, Vucevic, and White are questionable for Chicago. Miami improved to 36-43, a 117-105 home victory to Philadelphia. Heat shot 51%, 44% from 3. Tyler Herro, 20 points, 5 rebounds. Duncan Robinson, 21 points, 2 boards. That came off the bench. Miami allowed 43% shooting to the Sixers, 32% from 3. Chicago fell to 36-43 with their 135-113 road defeat to Cleveland. Bulls shot 48%, 35% from 3. Patrick Williams, 21 points, 5 assists. Matas Buzelis chipped in 19 points, 5 assists. Chicago allowed 51% shooting to the Cavs, 50% from 3. Chicago in their past 4 home games is averaging 116 points per 100 possessions, a +5.5 net rating. The Heat in their past 3 on the road, posting 127 points per 100 possessions, a +24.5 net rating. Each team tied for the 9th seed at 36-43, 1 game behind the Hawks for that A seed with 3 games left. The Heat in their past 5 games shooting 47%, 38% from 3, while holding opponents to 45% shooting overall, 33% from beyond the arc. The Bulls in this period allowing 46% shooting, 37% from 3. Miami's covered 9 of 11, won 7 of 9. The Bulls have been piling up wins really against some of these bad teams of late. Pick here Miami minus the 2. Trailblazers and Jazz. This one for Wednesday. All right, we've got Grant, Ayton, Henderson out for Portland. Avdija, Reith, and Simons are questionable. Collins, Harkless, Kessler, Markkanen, KJ Martin out for Utah. Collier questionable. Portland now 35-44, a 120-109 home victory to San Antonio. Trailblazers shot in the game 47%, 37% from 3. Damani Kamara, 23 points, 10 rebounds. Shaden Sharp here with 21 points, 10 boards. Portland allowed 43% shooting to the Spurs, 32% from 3. Utah now 16-63 after a 142-134 road defeat to Atlanta. Jazz shot 52%, 43% from 3. It was Colin Sexton leading the starters with 27 points, 6 assists. Keontae George had 35 points off the bench with 4 boards. Utah allowed 57% shooting to the Hawks, 54% from 3. You know, Portland over their past 5 road games, averaging 108 points per 100 possessions, a -3.5 net rating. Utah over their past 5 at home, allowing 125 points per 100 possessions, pushing here a -17 net rating. The Jazz in their past 5 games shooting 41%, 29% for 3, but they're giving up 56% shooting overall, 43% for 3. They're getting outscored by 24 points per game in this period. Trailblazers are in the better defensive form here and are outscoring opponents by 2.4 points per game over this 5-game period. The Trailblazers have covered 4 straight, and Utah's failed to cover 10 of 13. Pick here, Portland, -5.5. Nuggets and Kings for Wednesday. All right, we got Murray doubtful for Denver. LaRavia and Monk are out for Sacramento with Murray questionable. Denver fell to 47-32, a 125-120 home defeat to Indiana. The Nuggets shot 54%, 26% from 3. Nikola Jokic, 41 points, a triple-double. Christian Braun, 30 points with 8 rebounds. Denver allowed 48% shooting to the Pacers, 34% from 3. Sacramento now 39-40 after a 127-117 road victory at Detroit. King shot 52%, 41% from 3. Zach LaVine, 43 points, 4 assists. DeMar DeRozan, 37 points, 4 rebounds. Sacramento allowed 47% shooting to the Pistons, 33% from 3. Sacramento in their past 4 at home, allowing 117 points per 100 possessions, a -4.5 net rating. Denver over their past 4 on the road, allowing 123 points per 100 possessions, a -10.5 net rating. The Kings are trying to secure home court in that 9 versus 10 with 1 game lead on Dallas with 3 games left. I'm just going to go psychological here with this pick. We all know Denver just trying to avoid that play-in round and just shock the team with the firing of their head coach and GM. So they've lost 2 key managerial voices, and then having a road game is a real difficult spot for the Nuggets. The timing is horrible. I mean, to me, it has the feeling that the organization just gave up on the season. Pick here Sacramento +2.5. Thunder and Suns for Wednesday. Ding, Dukas, Mitchell, and Williams are out for OKC. Durant questionable. Oklahoma City improved to 65-14, a 136-120 home victory to the Lakers. Thunder shot 50%, 49% from 3. SGA, 42 points, 6 assists. Jalen Williams, 26 points, 4 assists. OKC allowed 46% shooting to the Lakers, 45% from 3. Phoenix was absolutely pounded here at home to a motivated Warriors team. I mean, it was ugly in that game. Second half down by 30, approaching 40 at some points. It was horrible. They moved to 35-44 in the loss. You know, their magic number for the play-in elimination is 1 now. So 1 loss or 1 Mavericks win, and they're gone from the play-in. Phoenix in their past 6 at home, averaging 119 points per 100 possessions, a -2.5 net rating. OKC in their past 3 on the road, averaging 112 points per 100 possessions, a +1.5 net rating. You know, with the back-to-back and the number 1 seed in the West clinched, I don't see much motivation here for the Thunder to play starters after they wanted to get that revenge game out of their system against the Lakers. You know, the Suns do have something to play for. They got to rebound from that absolutely embarrassment against the Golden State Warriors here. I would think some pride takes over. And look at this point spread, 12.5. I got to take the points here with Phoenix. It's a situation where you could see a lot of the Thunder in street clothes here. So give me Phoenix here plus the 12.5. Spurs and Warriors, this one for Wednesday. Sochan is questionable for San Antonio. Payton and Post are questionable for Golden State. San Antonio has been eliminated from the playoffs. We're playing the Clippers on Tuesday. Kind of got away early in that second half against the Clippers. It was close at halftime. Golden State just pounded the Phoenix Suns to the ground here and moved to 47-32 in the win. San Antonio over their past 5 road games, averaging 109 points per 100 possessions with a -1 net rating. Golden State in their past 4 at home, averaging 109 points per 100 possessions, a +3.5 net rating. There's still plenty of motivation here for the Warriors to avoid that play-in round, but I don't think the Spurs have a look of a team that's just going to lay down and it can stay within reach of this greatly inflated number here. We'll take San Antonio here plus the 15.5. Rockets and Clippers, this one for Wednesday. Van Fleet doubtful for Houston with Sengun and Smith questionable. Coffey is out for LA. Mills and Leonard are questionable. Houston improved to 52-27, a 106-96 road win at Golden State. The Rockets shot 48%, 33% for 3. It was Dylan Brooks, 24 points, 3 rebounds. Jalen Green, 21 points, 5 assists. Houston allowed 42% shooting to the Warriors, 37% for 3. Of course, LA sat Kawhi as expected in their game against the Spurs. They were battling to avoid that play-in round and would expect to see Leonard play here in that game against the Spurs. It was close in the half, and then we saw a little bit of pull of the Clippers pulling away in that third quarter. The Clippers in their past 6 home games averaging 123 points per 100 possessions, a plus 17.5 net rating. Rockets over the past 6 road games are averaging 117 points per 100 possessions, a plus 11 net rating. With the Lakers loss, the Rockets are locked into the 2 seed in the West and have really nothing to play for. That means their banged up players probably would sit this game. You could also see limits limited here to the regulars. But there's a massive motivation the Clippers here still to avoid that play-in round. The pick here will be LA minus the 6. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks on our channel from all the major sports, for myself as well as our cappers at Tony'sPicks.com, conducing with that content. So check out our YouTube channel. We also come live with you every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Tony's Picks Morning Show. I go live. Our cappers join me as well on that live show, giving out free picks from the entire card. So guys, tune in. The live chat's open, so you guys can input. You can ask questions, give us your comments, interact with us in that live chat with comments, suggestions, picks, ask for picks. Check us out. If you missed the live show, it's archived on our YouTube channel. Also, if you want to support our channel, give us that like, that thumbs up. Hey, helps us build up our audience. And then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to launch their passes. You see our top performers up there like David Ray, Ron Crawford, Sean Higgs, Ron Zawacki. You know all of these cappers from our live shows as well as our YouTube channel. Mills has been hot as well. We've got Ron up there, Damian, Kevin Thomas, a big day, so get signed up right now. Latest printed picks here. 7th page with best bets and more will be locked and loaded for the Wednesday card. And remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Promo code TonyT at checkout knocks off that 15%. Links in the description to get signed up. That will do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk with you guys later.